Hi everyone, it's Mon. Today is Monday, January 24th, and I will be doing a mini reading for all signs. I am also going to do a yes/no question for each of the signs. So after your reading, if you want to pause, think of a yes or no question, and I will draw a card for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So Aries, we've got you down for 31. Okay. All right. So spirits, guides, angels of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Aries today? And 10 of Cups falls out. That's awesome. Judgment and 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I definitely see happiness in the books, and this is a 10 of Cups, happiness of like a complete life. Sometimes it's called the happy family card. If you're not someone wanting a family, it could be your own, family of friends and pets and things like that too, but it's a very nice card to have. And then you also have Judgment, and I feel like that you're in this amazing state because of right action. You've made the best decisions. You've thought of others as much as yourself when making decisions and trying to be very fair in what you do. Now, in your outcome card, you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's telling me don't get too lazy. Don't rest on your laurels. I'm going to go ahead and clarify Judgment. But, remember what it took to get there, but also importantly, to be grateful for what you do have. So in Judgment, to clarify Judgment, we get the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So at times you can be your own worst enemy. So again, if you're in that state or you were coming into that state, remember to have that attitude of gratitude, to stay grounded, and to continue receiving those gifts from, source. All right. So now if you want to pause, think of a yes or no question, and I am going to pull a yes or no card. Oh, well, it came out. So simply stated, no. I'm sorry it's backwards, but you can hold the phone up to a mirror. I'll have to figure out how to reverse that. So now we are up to Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, what do we need to know for Gemini? Gemini. Okay. All right. Wow. Lots. All 3 cards are major arcana. So you get Death in the reverse, you get the World in the reverse, and you get the Hierophant in the reverse. You are so blocked in your energy, and a lot of it is you unwilling to make changes that need to be changed. There's a cycle in your life that needs to be closed out. It's because of all the major arcana. It sounds like a major life transition. So Gemini, here's the deal. You are battling this tooth and nail. Like, you just don't want to have anything to do with this change, whatever it is. So I'm going to clarify all 3 cards. So what do we need to know about death and the resistance to change? All right, so King of Wands in the reverse. So I think you feel that you need to have control over this situation. All right, you're not willing to let go and let nature take its course. So what do we need to know about this cycle that is closing out? We get the 3 of Wands in the upright. There's a lot of passion in this, by the way. I think you're being asked by Spirit to look at the big picture, how moving forward, as uncomfortable as this transition might feel, is going to open up opportunities to you. To look at the big picture and see how many things are going to be available to you once you make this change. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Hierophant in reverse. King of Swords. All right. So I feel like what the outcome will be, if you are willing to be honest with yourself, and the King of Swords is about truth. He's a very truthful, intellectual, sharp individual, right? He and here's the thing about it. It's masculine energy, but it's not, it doesn't have to be male or female. So Gemini, whoever you are, it doesn't have to be male or female, but this is a very strong masculine energy. So I feel like if you are willing to let go and let this transition happen, you are going to be standing up with strength. You're going to be shining in your truth, right? So don't be afraid to let go and to let those changes happen. All right, so Gemini, it's your turn for a yes or no question. So if you want to pause the video, I'm going to pull a yes or no card to answer your yes or no question. We get number 32, follow your heart. I'm sorry, this is reverse, so I don't know if the number 32 could be a date, could be an age. It boils down to a 5. So that's your reading, Gemini. And now we have Leo. So what do we have for Leo today? Spirits, guides, angels of the highest. Okay. Love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Leo today? Now, first card that came out is the Sun. Leo, that is your card. So this is like for you. Okay. We also get the Hierophant in reverse, and we get the King of Swords. That's crazy because I shuffled these. You saw me shuffle. And these are the same, two of the same cards as Gemini. All right. So Leo, you are at a good spot. The Sun is like one of the happiest cards in the deck, and it could just be speaking that like this is definitely like a Leo reading. So Leo, you're being asked by the Hierophant in reverse is, you know, you are in a very nonconformist type of energy. I'm getting that if you're questioning whether you should take things in a very non-traditional manner, you are being encouraged to do so, because a lot of times some of the best ideas in innovation come from that unconventional road. So I feel like Spirit is saying if there's something that you're trying to decide to do that is not, you know, with the status quo, you've got the green light to do that, because with the King of Swords in the outcome, you are going to be a leader in that respect. You may be, maybe this is work, maybe this is art, but something that you're doing, you know, and no pun intended with the King of Swords, very cutting edge, right? So I feel like this will take you to a very good place. So I do want to clarify Sun and Hierophant, and then we'll do your yes or no question. Sun is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So be careful not to repeat past mistakes. So for example, if you know that an untraditional action is something you're wanting to take, make sure you're not repeating a past mistake. Kind of look at all angles before you move forward, okay? And then let's clarify Hierophant. We get the Emperor. Nice. Some more fire energy. Yay. So again, I feel like you are very strong in your masculine energy, and like you could be very dominant, not in a forceful way, but dominant in your presence, in how you carry yourself. So I feel like this is a really like life-changing event that is going to really showcase your leadership and your creativity. And then for King of Swords in the outcome, death. We get death in the upright. So it's transition. Change is good, okay? Death is about rebirth. So I feel like you are, with these changes, are going to recreate in yourself into something bigger and better. And don't hesitate. Just make sure you have your T's crossed, your I's dotted, and you should be okay. So think of your yes or no question. If you need to pause, you can do so at this time. And I'm going to pick a yes or no card for you. And I need to learn to reverse the video on this so you guys can see the cards that I'm holding up. So Leo, what is your yes or no question answer? Okay, negative outcome, number 24. So the number 24 could be a birthday, it could be an age. Add 2 and 4 together, that could be a 6. All right. All right, so now we are on to Libra, 1108. All right, so Libra. Spirit, what does Libra need to know for their highest good? Angels, guides, guardians of the highest love, light, and divinity. What does Libra need to know in this reading? Okay, we get death in the reverse, we get strength in the reverse, and we get world in the reverse. You're going through some major changes, as are some other signs. So with the death in the reverse, I see this as you resisting that change. And the thing about it is change is good. Change can be uncomfortable, and I think that's where you're feeling, because with the strength in the reverse, you're feeling like, I cannot do this. It's just, you have so much self-doubt, like this change is in your best interest. Now, when you refuse to change, that is where this world in the reverse comes into play, that stagnation. So what happens is, if we fall into that stagnation, the universe is going to say, tap you on the shoulder, dude, let's move, let's change, let's do this thing. And if you refuse to acknowledge that, then the universe is going to kind of pick you up, shake you up a little bit, say, come on, we need to do this, whether it's self-healing or, taking a step in a different direction. Whatever that situation is, you are avoiding it. But if you keep putting it off, the universe will take the situation into, its own hands and make those changes for you. All right. Let's go ahead. I need to clarify death, strength, and the world. So, all right. Being told to take these two. Lovers and 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like you have, with the Lovers, it's not necessarily a relationship, but it is a choice that needs to be made. And because it's the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this decision is one that could greatly affect your family. Okay, and if it's not a family, definitely tied to finance, possibly future investments, future outcomes. Okay, let's clarify strength. We get the 7 of Swords. So I feel like this is telling you that with this change, okay, normally the 7 of Swords speaks to some type of deceit or betrayal. I am not picking it up that way. I'm hearing whatever needs to be done, don't take shortcuts. Don't try to outmaneuver or out strategize. Make sure that you are looking forward, backwards, to the sides before you cross the street, okay? And I do need to clarify the world. Okay, so we get the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So that, I feel like part of your indecision to move forward is you're waiting on a communication or a piece of information to come your way. Not necessarily a phone call from someone, but there may be a piece of the puzzle that I feel like will be communicated to you, and that once you have that, and the best way to get that is to just find some time to meditate, or just sit in peace for 5 minutes, clear your mind, and say, I'm not going to worry about this. And you would be surprised how sometimes that's when you get that clarity. So good luck in this situation. So if you want to pause, Libra, I am going to pull a yes or no question answer for you. So what is Libra's yes or no answer? Ooh, 38. For now, it's a no. So it could be that this change needs to take place, and 38 adds up to 11. Not sure if that number is significant for you or not. Okay, now on to Sagittarius. All right, so what do we need to know for Sagittarius today? Angels, guides of the highest love, light, and divinity. What is today's message for Sagittarius? And you're going to see that these are jumping around. They're not in order. So I thought I would mix it up a little bit today. Okay, Sag, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Cups in the upright, and 2 of Swords. Okay, so this is, I'm picking this up as a relationship. Could be love, could be family. I'm thinking more family because of the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There is a surprise coming your way, and it's unexpected. And the first thing that comes to mind is, oops, baby. Maybe you weren't planning, because I see this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and not so much that it's negative, but it's not expected, you know, with that surprise of the Page of Cups. You know, you think of, you know, a new baby is a bundle, a new bundle of love, and that's what's in the cup, love. All right. Now, here's the thing with your 2 of Swords in the outcome. I think it's going to be a very difficult decision, and I'm picking up like older pregnancy, like it's an oops baby because maybe you're later on in life and you weren't expecting this, and now you're at it's a difficult choice. The 2 of Swords is a difficult choice, and I'm not judging lifestyle here, and it's just something that was not expected. I feel like I need to pull one more for clarification. All right, so 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Be careful with only seeing things in the short term. Okay, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like is asking you, okay, what would be the long-term benefit of this? Okay, and I'm feeling like this is a message for someone very, very specific when I hear oops baby. And it could be baby in the sense of a new fur baby. You know, are we in a place where we should be taking on another, you know, dog? You know, this one already tears up the yard, but we, you know, really want this one. So I don't know. I just see it as like an addition to family that was not expected, and you're kind of like, well, you know, so it may not be as dramatic as, you know, pregnancy at an older age. So, and it could be a family member that is, you know, going through something like this, and you might be that person that they come to for advice. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Very interesting for Sag. So Sag, if you want to pause the video for a sec, I'm going to do your yes or no. What does Sag need to know, yes or no, about? All right. We get number 41. This is your no. Okay. 41, I don't know if it's an age, significant number. You add 4 and 1 together, you get 5. So Something about May. Who knows? All right, so we are at 1948 for Aquarius. Aquarius. So, Spirit, what do we need to know for Aquarius? Please give us a message for Aquarius today. All right, what is our message for Aquarius? We get the Devil, we get the Seven of Swords in reverse, and we get the Queen of Cups in reverse. So, with the Devil usually represents an obsession or an addiction. Okay, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse is about breaking free from something. So I feel like there is a situation. I'm picking up this as a relationship, that there is a situation where you or the other person is very obsessed about this relationship, and I feel like one of you is just in this situation where I need my freedom. I can't do this right now. And with the fake, wow, that popped out with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, I feel like someone is wearing a fake or false mask, or there's just something that is not truthful about this situation. Wow. Okay, because originally Seven of Swords can also talk about deceit. So the fact that fake just kind of popped out of my mouth. We need to do some clarification here. So let's clarify the Devil. What kind of obsessiveness? Okay, Three of Swords wants to come out. So Three of Swords represents heartbreak. So I feel like this relationship is being affected by either the same person having caused pain in the past, or one of you is living in past heartbreak. Gosh, this is like a crazy reading. I need more clarification. All right. Seven of Swords clarified by the Moon. Okay. Someone is being very quiet. Moon in reverse. Someone's being very quiet about this. I feel like someone is invested in this relationship, and they're hiding the fact that they are like a good obsession. Like, I really like this person, but I feel like the reason this person is hiding their true feelings, that deceit, is because they don't want to get hurt again. Okay, let me... Oof. There's a lot of swords and cups in this. Okay, death. Wow. So rebirth, transition. I feel like I need to clarify. Eight of Swords. Okay, there's something that's not... Someone is just being dishonest with themselves. I feel like I need one more. Ace of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups. There's love here. And I feel like there is a cycle or something that wants to progress, but there is so much fear and hidden emotion in this situation. Like, it is heavy, really heavy. But the thing about it is I don't see conflict between the two parties. I see that there's inner conflict. And this one person in particular you know, wants to come forward. And I feel like they're putting on this facade like, oh, it's not a big deal, you know, this is just another guy or just another gal in my life or whatever. And I'm feeling like this person is afraid to move on and learn to love again. Wow. Heavy, heavy reading, but I do like seeing the Ace of Cups clarifying the outcome. So I'm not sure who's in this situation. It's a lot. So Aquarius, you probably have a really good yes or no question about now. So if you want to pause to think of your question, I'm going to pull a yes or no card for your yes or no question. Sheesh. Oh, 40 comes down to a 4. Stop overthinking the situation. So there are definitely a lot of swords in that previous reading, and I'm sure your yes or no question had to do with what I just read. So I feel like this yes and no is connected. Okay, so whether that question is connected or not, I'm feeling like there's a lot of overthinking going on. All right. That was a long one. So Taurus, we're at 26:12. Okay, Taurus. Whew, clear out some of that energy. Okay, spirits, guides, angels of the highest love, light, and divinity. What message do we have for Taurus today? Wow. Okay, what do we need to know for Taurus? Okay, we get the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords in the upright, and the Empress in the outcome. So I feel like with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, I feel like you have been feeling a little like doubtful, kind of cynical, like, oh, love's not for me. I feel like what's going to happen is someone's going to come forward with their truth, with the Eight of Swords, like someone you were not expecting, and like, dude, I got the hots for you. So, and I'm definitely going to clarify this, because once you find that out, you are going to be high flying in that divine feminine energy, that Empress. You are going to be in such a good place. So let's get some clarification. So what do we need to know about the Knight of Cups? All right, so I feel like something is going to cause you get the Hangman. So I feel like something's going to cause you to look at love maybe in a different perspective, which is going to open yourself up to maybe receiving love. Okay, Ace of Swords clarified by Death in the reverse. So don't be resistant to this. Flow down that river, and if this comes up, be open to that, because you've got that wonderful Empress in the outcome. So let's see what Empress clarified. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting is, don't try not to be selfish, like, okay, I'm always going to be single and I don't want to share love. I feel like if you open yourself up to it, it could be a really good thing for you right now. Okay, so this is a really nice reading, so just be open to that, because I think there's someone out there that wants to spill their guts and come to you with their truth. So Taurus, you might want to pause. I'm going to pull a yes or no question for you. I mean, yes or no answer to a question. All right. All right. Taurus. Taurus. Yes or no? Definitely no. The number 25, which also reduces to 7. So I don't know where that is on your timeline, date of birth, age. Okay. All right. So we are now on to Cancer. 2940. Okay, so what do we need to know for Cancer? Okay, spirits, guides, angels of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Cancer? What is today's message for Cancer? Okay, Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So I feel like this is a you reading, something inner, some inner workings. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like you have been wanting to do something for yourself. And it's like, oh, I'll get that pedicure later. Or I just feel like you've been wanting to treat yourself to something, but, you know, because you need that downtime. You need, you know, swords are all about, you know, intellect. So I feel like you need some downtime from up here, but you keep putting off that time to decompress. Okay. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, I'm in reverse. I'm seeing that's going to be a hindrance to you. If you're not taking that time to decompress and really allow yourself to relax and to stop saying, oh, well, I'm going to do it. No, you need to do it. That it's going to affect your performance either at work or how you relate to others. Because as long as you are, you know, mentally stimulated here and not getting some reprieve from that, it's going to spill over into anxiety, into your, you know, like I said, work, family, friendship, relationships. And then your outcome card is the Moon in reverse, and that is going to be like instability. You're going to be like totally like, well, insane. Not literally. Not literally insane, but you will be feeling some instability because you're not giving your mind and your body and your soul a time to rest and relax. So I definitely want to clarify Page of Swords clarified by the the Strength in reverse. You're seeing this idea of relaxation as a sign of weakness. No. And I keep hearing like mom, like the mom who is doing everything for everyone else and not taking that time for herself. It is not a sign of weakness. Okay. You have to fill your cup first. Okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Queen of Wands. So I feel like, you know, if you can take this time out, you are going to be feeling in a very creative, passionate, warm, and giving type of energy. Again, that replenishment of the cup, right? So, and that's the Queen of Wands in the upright is a beautiful card to begin with. So let's clarify the Moon outcome. Five of Swords. Okay. So, so again, I feel like it's that, you know, spirits wagging their finger at you. Is like, I'm telling you, you are going to feel some type of over exhaustion if you do not take this time out to really, you know, separate yourself from this anxiety that's going on. Okay. So let's go ahead and think of your yes or no question. We're going to do your yes or no. And if you want to pause so you can think of your question. Got my handy dandy yes or no deck. I made this deck, by the way. So what do we have here? Oh, number 49. This is your yes. So 49 could be an age, another significant number. When we add the digits, we get 13. Could be another significant number. You reduce 13 to 4. All right, maybe something in April. All right. Now it is time for Virgo. 34. There we go. There's an angel number there. All right, so Virgo, what message do we need for Virgo today? Spirits, guides, angels of the highest love, light, and divinity. What is the message for Virgo right now? Oof. All right, Virgo. All right, we get the Page of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun in reverse. Now, don't be freaked out by the Sun in reverse. I see the Sun in reverse as delay, and because it's in the outcome, that's my dog. I'm going to pause. All right, sorry about that. The dog started barking. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun in reverse. And as I was saying, that I see Sun in reverse as delay of happiness. So it's coming. It's not there yet. So let's see what those blocks are. So with the Page of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're just kind of in this, like if love had a meter, you're probably below 5. And I'm going to clarify. I don't know if it's self-love, family relationships in general. Okay, so I'm picking up you're feeling kind of low right now. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's not permanent. And I feel like it could be tied to a lesson or something that you are having to learn, right? And I don't want to say karma, because I feel like that's a little too heavy for this, right? But let me clarify. Page of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, so I'm seeing that if you are able to kind of put yourself in that energy, that, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is that really nice message of moving forward, and things are going to turn out fine. You're going to feel like King of Cups in no time. And King of Cups is an amazing masculine energy. He's very thoughtful. He rules with love. He's very, you know, kind to others and takes others into account. And first thing I'm hearing is just that idea of gratitude, to remember the love that is already in your life. Okay, so let's clarify Wheel of Fortune. So you get the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So you've got a lot of cups here. So I'm feeling like this is advice to make sure that when you're in this low state right now, if this is something you're going through, not to get too, I can't think of a better word, just don't be bitchy. Try not to bite other people's heads off, because if you're not feeling great, that's fine, but try not to take it out on others, okay? So let's see how the Sun is clarified in the outcome. So you get the Hermit in reverse. So I'm feeling like, again, you're just in this place, you're just low, your love tank is empty. With the Hermit in reverse, I mean, that's just confirmation. You're just feeling a lot of loneliness right now. So what Spirit is calling you to do, you don't have to do it all at once, but little by little, crawl out of your shell. Okay, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, I need a hug. It's okay to ask, you know, someone, you know, could you give me some words of affirmation, because I'm just not feeling it right now. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask others for that love that you're seeking, because it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly healthy to do it in a way that, you know, like I said, you know, not in a begging, desperate sort of way, but, you know, with someone that you already have an established relationship with, you know, whether it's a sibling or a best friend, just saying, I'm just low, you know, could you just give me something? Tell me one thing that you really like about me, or that you love about my personality, or, you know, why you're happy that I'm in your life, because sometimes we need to hear that. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for that, and the Sun will come out. Okay, it's just a kind of a rough go of it right now. Ugh, my nose is itching. All right, so Virgo, you may want to pause to think of a yes or no question. Okay, so yes or no question for Virgo. All right, so your answer is number 3, focus on the big picture. So your answer is a maybe. Yes or no? Maybe. All right, so Spirit is saying if you will look at the big picture, you will be able to find that answer which you seek. Okay, so now we are Scorpio 4004. It's a palindrome number. Interesting. I like when we get these amazing numbers come up. All right, so Scorpio, what message do we need for Scorpio today? Angels, guides, spirits of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Scorpio today? And we've been getting a lot of the same cards for some of the readings, so I feel like the collective is in this particular energy, and we are in retrograde too. Venus retrograde, I believe. 9 of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, I like this. Okay, I see this, I don't see this traditionally. So this 9 of Swords, because it is in the reverse, I usually read my reverses as blocked energy, and I feel like the nightmare is over, or it is soon to be over. There is something that you have been so up in your head about, like overly obsessive or overly anxious, overthinking something that has made you crazy. Okay, but we see Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like that maternal energy inside of you is I'm going to have to clarify this. I feel like it's like you're wanting to be more generous and more giving and more open, and maybe this recent bout of overthinking and anxiety is keeping you from that. But you do have the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome, which tells me that there could be someone, possibly a love interest, like the knight in shining armor, that is going to help you, you know, feel loved and appreciated. Okay, 9 of Swords in reverse is clarified by 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this 9 of Swords situation was something about you not being able to move forward. So I'm getting this now as a love reading. So I think maybe you have been very anxious about a particular love situation, and that you are just so up in your head about it. And you've got some baggage that you've got to release in order to move on, to travel, because the 6 of Swords is about travel and moving forward, and healing too sometimes. So I feel like you've just been living in this state of fear. So how are we going to clarify? Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So you've got to find your passion. Okay, and the passion I'm picking up from the Knight of Wands is probably more of a physical type of passion that maybe you haven't felt. So maybe reconnecting to what that physical desire feels like, and knowing that it's okay, that you need that. Everybody needs to feel that fire in your belly, okay? And I feel like that's not allowing yourself to feel that passion it's what's keeping you from moving forward towards that Knight of Pentacles. And I'm also picking up, because you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, and that's energy, not necessarily gender, because you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. Your counterpart, who is the Knight of Pentacles, is someone younger, male or female, doesn't matter. That's the energy. All right, so with the Knight of Pentacles, it is clarified by the 9 of Cups. So I'm seeing that as, should this come to pass, all right, roll with it, let the chips fall where they may. Don't feel like if this is a connection that hits off immediately and just kind of has that passion, don't jump 5 steps ahead. Like, oh, what's it going to be like when we're engaged? Or, 6 months from now, are we going to be married? Now, be careful, because here's why. Knight of Pentacles moves very slowly. So if this is a connection that turns out to be really passionate and makes you feel really good, don't push it, okay? Let it unfold naturally, because Knight of Pentacles is so slow, okay? So just let that happen the way it's supposed to happen, all right? So Scorpio, I'm going to do your yes or no, okay? So you might want to pause, but think of a yes or no question that you would like for me to answer, okay? So Scorpio, what is your yes or no? Okay, we get number 49. This is your yes. And we just got this. Can't remember for whom. But yeah, so 49 consolidates to 13, which consolidates to 4. Okay, so I don't know if those numbers have any significance to you. All right, we are now on to Capricorn. Oops, 4606. Okay, so Capricorn, what do we need to know? What are messages for Capricorn today? Angels, guides, beings of the lightest love and divinity. What is our message for Capricorn today? What do our Cappies need to know? Oh, okay, so I'm going to take that. So we've got the Magician in the reverse, Judgment, and 5 of Wands in the outcome. All right, so I feel like, of course, with the Magician, you are in the process of creating either a new life for yourself. You're in the state of manifestation, right? There's something big that you are trying to change, because it is a major arcana. And then we get Judgment, right? So I feel like with the Magician in the reverse, you are grappling with law of attraction, which is kind of crazy, because when you focus on that contrast of what you want, in a sense, it's like self-defeating, because then you're in that state of feeling like, oh, well, I don't have it. So then that's what you attract. Okay. So Judgment, I feel like you need to be very patient with yourself. Okay. Do not judge yourself harshly when you are learning and in the process of really understanding how law of attraction works. Okay. I feel like there's also like some healing that might need to take place. All right. And I see healing, not that you're broken, but you heal in order to feel more aligned and feel more happy and feel more connected to God, source, universe. Okay. And then with the 5 of Wands in the outcome, I feel like you're trying to do what you want, and it may be in conflict with what you think you want. And the message that came to me was, when you're manifesting, you always want to preface with that what I want or need or better. And with this 5 of Wands, I feel like you need to be really careful, because let's say you're trying to manifest let's say you're trying to manifest a relationship. Well, really, you cannot manifest a person. Now, you can attract that person if you were both in that same wavelength, okay? But I feel like you're having some doubts as to, like, I don't know about this manifestation thing, but you have to, really trust and know that you may not get exactly what you want, but you're going to get definitely what you need, and maybe even better than you expected. So I have to clarify these. So Magician is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like you need to be very balanced in what you're asking for. So that idea of, You can't just say, oh, I want $1 million. Well, there has to be action with that. So make sure you're taking those steps, balanced steps to make those dreams come true. Okay. Judgment is clarified by the Three of Cups. So I see this as, once you get to that point to where you are being less judgmental and getting to that point of really being patient with yourself, you're going to have some things to celebrate. I would say, like, maybe even starting with smaller manifestations. And once you start finding those wonderful synchronicities happening, you're going to have something to celebrate, and it's going to help you up level to even more. So let's see what the clarification for the Five of Wands in the reverse is and the outcome. Oh, we get the 10 of Cups. That's like the best card ever. All right. So I don't know what else to say other than this is a great outcome. So you have to know, and you have to feel it in your heart that it is possible. Okay. And do those exercises where you spend maybe 5 minutes and pretend your ass off, like this is what it feels like to have this that I seek. This is what it feels like. This is what it smells like. This is like as much sensory imagination as you can take in. All right. So this is a beautiful, beautiful outcome. All right. Now, so Capricorn, we want to go ahead and do your yes, no question. So if you want to pause to think of your yes, no question. Okay, so what is the answer to Capricorn's question? Okay, we get number 33. This situation has potential, and 33 is a master number. You might master number in numerology, so you may want to look it up. And if you add it together, it's a 6. Okay, all right, Pisces, I promise I'm not always going to pitch you last. So we get 5203 for Pisces. All right, so Pisces, what is your message for today? Angels, guides of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Pisces today? All right, Pisces. Oops. No, I'm not going to take those. They fell face down, and I just don't feel it. Okay, oops. I think I'm just anxious because we're towards the end. All right, we get Strength in the reverse, Justice in the upright, and seven of Pentacles in the outcome, in reversed. All right, so I feel like definitely with Justice in the upright, major arcana, this is a legal matter. Okay, definitely a legal matter. Now, I feel like in this situation, because you have the Strength card in the reverse, you are losing heart. Like, I just don't know if this is something that is going to be a favorable outcome. Okay, now with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, that's saying that you are lacking long-term vision. So I feel like you've got to pull into that energy of justice will be served. Belief that the truth, will be revealed. Okay. Because I feel like inside, what that truth is. What the outcome should be. So you have to resonate with that truth in order for that truth to come to you. Okay, so we definitely need to clarify. So let's clarify Strength. Okay, so you're losing heart because you just feel like there have been some poor choices made in this situation. And that's not to say that you can't win the war, because you can lose a few of the battles, but that doesn't mean that's the final outcome. Okay, So let's clarify justice. Two of Pentacles. Okay. And I'm seeing this as balance. The system is balanced. Okay. So, you know, whatever the fair outcome is, it is balanced. Okay. Okay. I just dropped a few cards. I don't want to take those. Okay. Let's clarify the outcome. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, now I'm going to preface this because we have free will, and because the outcome is not a major arcana, right? I feel that the Justice card trumps the Seven of Pentacles. All right, now the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is about, can be about financial failure or an unwanted situation. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. Okay, so you get the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, 10 of Swords in the upright is ugly, ugly, ugly. 10 of Swords in the upright is getting stabbed in the back, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like you have got, the way for you to really have this come out in your favor, you have got to let go of fear. And you have any pain that you were going through, you have got to find a way to release it and know that everything that happens is not a mistake. It is merely another lesson being presented to you. So you have to decide at this point, what is the lesson and what can I take from this? Okay. But I feel like you have to really feel and believe in the truth of justice being served. Okay, that's a heavy reading. Okay, now Pisces, think of your yes or no question. All right, and you may want to pause to think about your question. So what is the answer to Pisces yes or no question? Okay, we get number 16, trust your intuition. 16 may be significant as a date of birth, an age. Put 1 and 6 together and it's 7. Lucky 7. So guys, if you hung out with me throughout all of the readings, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe for the daily readings, and I also do other readings. So thank you all. Have an amazing evening. Love you. Bye.